Hey YouTube, StormFox45 here. This is going to be a short video of my EDC. This is stuff that I carry on my person. I'll do another video that shows an expanded EDC. I always have a bag with me, and it usually comes along in the vehicle. Whenever I go to work, it's with me at work. But this video is just going to show what I have on my person all the time. Alright, first up is the Glock 30. I carry this all the time, wherever possible, wherever it's legal. This is usually riding inside the waistband. It's riding in a Tommy Tice holster, that's T-H-E-I-S-S. I really like this holster, it's super comfortable. This one's actually, it's horsehide, so that's why it's in brown. I would have preferred black, but the horsehide is a little thinner. It doesn't absorb sweat as well. It's a little tougher than cowhide from everything that I've read. But with something this heavy like this Glock, it's really useful to have this style holster here. It spreads out the weight very well. You can see that I've gotten a lot of use out of it here. I'll do a separate review on this. In fact, I'll do a separate review on all of this stuff in the future, so look for those videos. Not much to be said about the Glock 30 that hasn't already been said. I love this pistol. It's super accurate. It's a little bit heavy to carry, but it's not too bad for a 45. It's very compact. So you can see I've got some of the hockey grip tape on there. I was using some non-skid tape, and that stuff worked great. This is for carrying the pistol. It's always good to have a good belt that can hold up the load when you're carrying a pistol. This is a bull belt. It's very, very thick leather, very stiff. I really like these belts. I got a good deal on them at a gun show, so I like having that. And I don't need my eyeglasses. I can see pretty well, but my eyeglasses make it so I can see really crisp in the distance. So these don't always come with me. About 99% of the time, these are actually riding in my pack. These just got my glasses in here, and I've got this is a little wire retainer there that keeps them from falling off. I wear that when I'm hiking, and then I got a little extra set of earplugs in there. So like I say, this will be riding in the backpack, and again, if I swing over to the gun range, really I can just grab this, and I've got my eyes and ears right there ready to go, so I can pop into the range and do some shooting. Okay, next up is what rides on my belt, opposite of my firearm. This is a skinth pouch. That's spelled S-K-I-N-T-H, skinth. I think it's a mix of skinny and sheath. Let's start off with on the side here. I've got the 4.7's Preon. This is a really nice light. It's very bright. I believe it's rated at 160 out the front lumens. Of course, I have just a pen on here, just nothing fancy. Not a Fisher, right in the water, right in outer space pen, because I don't usually go there. And then on the inside, we've got a Bic. Don't leave home without it. This is an extended bit driver. This is for my Leatherman here. Got a Leatherman Wave. This is the black oxide coated, and of course, as I mentioned, I'll do a separate review of that. And this bit driver here, you can remove these bits, and this is a little extension. Makes it really nice. You can get into places where this handle doesn't get in the way, so that's pretty cool there. And I've also got a Leatherman bit set. I actually have two of these. I picked the most useful bits for the one that I carry with me. It's got the mini screwdriver bit right there as well. So it's very flat. What's cool is this extended bit driver here. That's a 1/4 inch drive. So these will actually fit into this 1/4 inch. With this extender here, I can use regular 1/4 inch bits, from a tool set. So got a little versatility there. Next up here, this is my, how do I put it, my sheeple-friendly knife. This is not to scare the women and the children. Somebody needs something to open the mail, or they ask for a pocket knife or little stuff. I can pass this out. This is a Gerber STL. The blade length is just 2 inches. The overall weight of this thing is somewhere around, I think 2 ounces, somewhere around like 1.7 ounces. So it's very light, it's very thin, doesn't have a pocket clip. It's pretty simple, pretty basic, but it's really useful for small tasks. You can really get down there and get up close to things. So It's very useful to have, just a nice little backup. Moving on, we'll get the obvious stuff out of the way. We got the keys. It's on a Polytech carabiner. Got this from Maxpedition. It's actually really light and rugged. I got the, the Jeep key, the house key. I don't really like a lot of crap on my keychain. Got a Boker credit card knife for the money clip. And it's just kind of a gimmicky thing. It's, as you can see, it's super thin, very compact. I actually got this for my girlfriend for hiking, and she ended up liking one of my other knives, so I just relegated this thing to money clip duty. Figure if you're going to have a little clip, if it's got an edge on it, why not? It's useful. Like a little bit of redundancy. It's nice to have backups. You just never know when you might need a knife, and that's that one time when you're not going to have it. We got the cell phone here, Droid Bionic. Nothing really new to say about that. I'm a Google-holic. I like searching for stuff all the time. I keep notes on it, so it's nice to have this with me. We got the El Cheapo G-Shock knockoff, and actually this thing has been pretty good for me. It cost me about 29 bucks, and it's been through a lot of stuff. It's waterproof, so it's got the CountyCom Solid on the top of it, and those are rugged, quality little lights. It's actually really bright. It's getting a little dim because I use it so much. It's got a swivel. You can swivel all the way around there. The clip works on molly webbing, and it basically just rides up there, and I can't even really tell it's on there. So most people don't really even notice it. And I wear my watch even when I go to bed, so typically I always have a light on me, and it's really, really nice to always have a light no matter what. Of course, I've got some paracord bracelets here. These were cheap, gun show, $5. They just got the plastic buckle on them. And actually I've got the dog clicker here too. This is usually on me, not at the office, but when I'm at home or in the truck, I always have this just in case when we bring Stark out, or even around the house. We're clicker training him, so I've always got some treats, and I've always got the clicker, so it's funny that's on there. You get to see that. And then of course we get to the pocket knife. This is the AK-47 by Cold Steel. I love this knife. It's got a great blade. It's very light for its size. It's got a big full-size handle, full-size blade. You can really get a lot done with it. I like the wave style clip there for pocket deployment. It's got G10 handle scales. It's got no liner inside of there. Got the non-lethal pommel right there. It's got a bomb-proof lock. This is a great knife. And it's not the only game in town. It's not the only thing that I might carry on me. I've had this thing for, I don't know, probably 10 years. It's a Gerber Paraframe, and this is just a great cheap little, this is very thin, as you can see as well. And let's see, we got the wallet, of course. I like the thin, simple style. I keep my money in the front pocket, and sometimes I'll move this to a front pocket. I don't usually like sitting on a thick wallet. What I really like about this is this used to be a beer bottle opener, and I keep a CountyCom 4-inch pry bar in there. I put a little bit of non-skid grip tape on it, and it slides really great in there. You can see the curve of it fits the wallet just perfectly, so it works out really great. At any given time, if I have my wallet on me, I'll have a little pry bar. And then I keep a little ferrocerium rod in here, so I got a little source of fire. That way, like I say, if I got nothing else, if I've got the wallet, I got a little pry bar, I got the little fire starter. I put a little holder inside of there, so this stuff does not come out. So that's pretty cool. And of course, I keep it on a chain. I ride a Harley, so the chain is useful. And finally here we've got the CRKT. And this is another type of thing that usually doesn't come off. I try not to sleep in it per se, because I'm always worried that something might happen and it might slip out, but it's got pretty positive retention. But if I'm lounging around, if I'm sitting around cruising on the laptop or doing whatever, I always have the watch and I always have the neck knife on, so no matter what, if I have to jump up or something, I've got a flashlight and I've got a knife, so that's always really great to have. And it's very flat, very thin. Nobody can tell I'm wearing it unless I show it to them. And you can see the grip right there. It's just a 3-finger grip, and it's got the little lanyard there, and it really helps out.